Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today my sister will be doing her adobo seasoning from scratch and has all her spices ready to go.
So we'll be doing the adobo seasoning. Um, and as you can see, I have my array of seasonings seasonings really, the ingredients already laid out for you. So let's start with just putting in all of them into this bowl and then we'll stir it all up. So I usually put in 2 tablespoons of salt, regular table salt, but I decided to put 1 teaspoon today because, sorry, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of salt because I am going to be using chicken seasoning as well. So I'm cutting down the salt. So 1 tablespoon of regular table salt, 1 tablespoon of paprika, just regular paprika, 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder if it wants to come out of the. There we go. Ha 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 ha. I'll show you who's boss. 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano that I grounded. 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And the other 2 seasonings are optional. And that's the lemon zest or whatever dried lemon zest or dried lime zest or um, don't put orange zest in there. It's just going to give it a sweet flavor and you don't want that. Uh, so a half teaspoon of dried lime zest is what I have in here. And that's again optional. You don't have to put that in there. And 1 teaspoon of uh, red pepper flakes that I grounded. Technically, my sister grounded. And that's that. So now the only thing I'm going to do next is literally just stir this all up. I'm going to mix it all up and then put it in my um, jar. So I'm going to mix this all up. As you can see, I'll just mix it all up, literally. And try to break up any lumps that you might see. So that's basically all you need to do. I see a little clump of something in there just now. Anyhow, so that's that. And then spoon it all into your airtight jar. And I have a 4-ounce mason jar. I have a 4-ounce mason jar that I'm going to be putting this into. So I'm just going to be spooning this in here. If you have a dry funnel that you want to use, you can also just do it that way as well. And this stores forever and a day. As long as you keep it in the airtight container, it should store for a long time. And just make sure you seal back your container as you use it. And this would probably just about fill this little 4-ounce container, as you can see. There you go. Not a drop to be wasted. And that's that. And I will seal that back. And please make sure to label it because some of your seasonings will all look alike. So there you go. 4 ounces of adobo seasoning that I'll be using for my chicken later. And you can use it on other things too. That's why I didn't put the chicken seasoning in there, because then you can use it on fish and pork and beef and whatever else you want to put it into, or just vegetables, and season accordingly. You add your other flavorings as you need to. All right. Well, if you guys make your own adobo seasoning, let me know. The next one we'll be doing after this will be the sazon. Um, I do make my own sazon seasoning, so I'll show you that in a few minutes. All right, you guys, you can also use other optional flavors like turmeric. I hope you can see that. Turmeric or saffron or bitter orange or also MSG if you use that. Um, I don't use MSG, but we do put in um, the turmeric or the saffron or both to make the same adobo that you can use for rice, for yellow rice, or for pilaf, or um, paella, all that good stuff. So feel free to do whatever addings you want to add in for whatever it is that you would be using the seasonings for. Instead of the lime zest, you can also use lemon zest as well. And as you can see there, I have a bunch of lemons that I'm going to be zesting later and dry them off so I can get ready for my other seasonings as I do them during the course of the year.